Hi everyone, my
Hello.
name is Munira Isa Farouk and I'm here with my husband,
Uh,
Farouk.
how you guys doing? It's been a while.
Okay, so I know you guys haven't been seeing us online for a while. We've been so
So
busy,
occupied,
so
so busy
occupied
actually.
with the post-transplant and the
Recovery.
checkups, the recovery process, and I've gone back to my job and my family, taking care of my son. And I'm a mom. I have to be there for him starting school and everything. So I am here today. I want to have an interview with my husband.
I'm on the hot seat today, guys.
I want to ask him questions concerning his transplant journey and his kidney disease journey before his transplant. So we can educate other patients out there that went through what he went through, so that I can learn more have more experience and learn more from him. So I'll
The
be
healing factor, basically. That's
Yeah.
what we're trying to.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes,
I think that's
yes.
what your questions are about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and
The
ask
recovery,
him
rather.
questions for him to answer. So the questions are: how long were you on dialysis before transplant?
Well, about 2.5 years, close to 3 years, I was on that dialysis, and it was not an easy journey. I think you were always there. And then, in as much as I was surviving on dialysis, it was exhilarating and overwhelming every time I'm on that machine. The part where you don't know if you would make it out of the machine or not. All I could do was say my prayers. But yeah.
So sorry, when were you actually diagnosed? What were the signs?
The signs was, to different people, you don't immediately get those signs. It all depends. Like I got the signs quite late. But the body always talks to you. It's just if you want to listen.
Yeah, if you're ready to
You are
listen.
ready to listen, rather.
Yeah.
So for me, I ignored all those signs. My body was talking to me. I remember you would tell me, go and do check. I'm like, "Oh, I have work,
Yeah.
I have work to do," because I was so, focused on trying to make a living for my family. And at the end of the day, I just ignored my health, and it was too late one day, and you know the rest now. I was
Yeah.
rushed to the hospital. One of those signs I thought was I was adding weight, and everyone was like, "Oh, Alhaji Farouk, you're looking good." Yeah. And I was like, yeah. But the truth was, I was accumulating water in my body, which I was not taking enough water. So at the end of the day, it just became a sad story,
Yeah.
And but Alhamdulillah, God answered our prayers. Nigerians
You
came for
were
us.
diagnosed June, right? 2020.
No, June. Yes, I was diagnosed June 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah, thereabout. Yes.
So second question, can you share what it felt like when you got the call or confirmation for your transplant?
You were there. See, I know you. You were there. But if you remember vividly, I was crying that day.
It was during that.
Yes, during dialysis.
Yeah.
I was telling you how I was exhausted and I was tired of fighting, and I was telling you how I hate to see you. You were not sleeping for weeks. You were not resting well. You didn't have time for yourself, and I saw how you were struggling and fighting and praying, and it was too much for me. I started crying too, and it sort of makes me emotional sometimes too. But yeah, I started crying that day, and at the end of the day, I just didn't know. Like, God was just listening to our prayers and all the people who were praying for me. And just then, the doctor came in and told me congratulations. I was looking like I was lost. Like, what happened? Like, congratulate me. I woke up. I was just They said, no, your transplant payment has been made. I was shocked. We
Yeah,
were shocked.
I don't found it.
We
We're
were
like,
just
how? What happened?
we were
What did they
just-
do? Who?
And when we got the good news from Northeast, and we celebrated, we were so happy. We were so happy. At the end of the day, this battle had been won. And yes, my family were just so overwhelmed. And we're thankful for all that had happened from them. And after that, I was just looking forward to that day for the transplant.
Okay. So, how did you feel in the first week after surgery?
First week after surgery.
Yeah.
A newborn baby, that's how I felt. I could breathe peacefully. I could sleep well. Like, imagine not sleeping for years well. In your dreams, it's like you're living a good life. When you wake up, you now realize you have a sickness. Do you know that? That burden was out of my chest. That's how I felt. I could literally eat without thinking. Aside that, just adapting to a new life form and lifestyle. The idea of learning to walk properly.
Yeah.
I was always on stick. I couldn't walk well.
Yeah.
Then, the doctor was always saying, don't feel because you've done the transplant, you can
Do anything.
You have
Go
to.
anywhere.
There was a moment I stood up. I had to
So much energy. You felt like you could carry the
carry. In
whole
fact,
world.
I felt like Superman, like Clark Kent, But that very moment, I stood up. I almost felt like the nurse had to come and grab me and tell me, sit down, take it easy. So those are the other things I was adapting to and learning.
Okay, next question. How long did it take before you could return to normal activities? Your normal activities.
Fully,
Yeah.
6 months.
6
months. Fully,
Okay.
6 months. But that doesn't stop you from fighting.
Yeah, you have to keep fighting.
That doesn't stop you
You
from
might feel like you have all the energy
No.
to do anything.
follow constant checkup,
Yeah.
constant
Tag tests. And
yes, all those things, and gradually your health, how you care for yourself is how your body will care for you.
Yeah.
You understand? And those are one of those many things you will face, but it will take you time. You just have to be patient. If you are patient, you adopt and adapt well. You understand? And with that, it will help you learn. Your lifestyle has changed. That's just it. Your medication has changed. And one secret you need to know: after 6 months, if you have seen your doctors, you start light workout, like I do every day. I do take a walk around my estate. Go around so that your body can be physically fit. It's not by lift. You can never lift weight. You are not supposed to lift anything heavy. You understand? But building yourself mentally, morally, it helps me inhale and exhale better. It helps my movement structure better. It helps my body movement better. Because imagine you're on the bed for years, you don't do anything. It makes your body different. I just even figured out that even the way we sleep, there is a way you have to even sleep. I did some researches on all those things. If in your own good time you can learn some things, it's not bad. Research. There are many things we are doing wrong, but we don't know. Even the foods we eat, I always say the food we eat, be careful, not by buying junk or buying this thing. No. So those are those things, huh? All right.
So about your lifestyle changes, what daily habits did you have to change after the transplant?
Daily habits.
Yes.
I
What
won't
did you
lie.
have to change?
I'm a big fan of soda drinks. Big fan of burgers,
Canned
pizza.
food.
Yeah, but look, it doesn't take anything to let those things go. For my life, for my health, trust me, it doesn't. Once in a while, it's okay to take it. Like when they say once in a while, like maybe once in 2-3 months. But I feel I'm only punishing my body because it will always want more. You get, so why give it? It's poison. So I let go of these things. It's better to have those natural things that are built in for yourself, like those vegetables, fruits. Fruits are very rich in so many things. It helps even with your immune system. You understand?
Yeah.
So those are things I would advise. I can't tell you not to take this and that, but for me, I'm staying away from all this contained food, like containers, sausages. I'm staying away from public food. Like when I say public food, you know what I'm saying?
Eating
It's always
out.
safe to eat at home
Yeah.
than outside. You can't really 100% say how sure the food is. I mean,
Oh,
I've seen a
oh.
couple of people who have had these
Yeah.
experiences where they even did surgery and they went to eat outside. They had infection, and at the same time, even some people even goes as far as getting sepsis. And what do you do in this case? So it's advisable to eat your homemade meal. You understand? And whatever it takes, sanitary environment is key for your health after transplant. You understand? And things you said we shouldn't do, right? Too much heavy work.
Yeah, heavy lifting.
All those things. Just peaceful environment. Take care of yourself. You are like a newborn, so take care of your health gradually. Eat healthy. You will help yourself. Do you understand? And sleep well. Sleep well. That is a mental case. So sleep well to help yourself.
Okay. Next question: how did the transplant affect your emotional well-being?
Whew. Man, how do I start this? Now that is a deep question. Like I said, it's an emotional question, and truly is just the fact that the mentality about how I struggled, the fear of not knowing if you would survive this kidney or not, and the transplant also. I'm still experiencing those feelings still today. I mean, how I struggled, how I was always rushed to the emergency, how some days I'll be in the hospital for weeks, not even knowing what days are, what the time is. If there's so much fear, and all you could do at that moment is just pray to God. That is all you could do, and seek others to pray for you. the part where you needed to fight every second, being exhausted, those things, they train you. But the truth is, it's just we just have to thank God. That's just it. We just have to thank God and
Okay.
we move forward.
Yes.
Like we always say, we move.
We move.
We move.
So, next question. What role did your family or support system play in your journey?
Oh God. My family played every role possible. You especially faced it. My family was financially supportive. My family was emotionally supportive. You were the most supportive because we were there. And they might not know, everybody might not know the good and the bad part, but you faced the bad part. And in as much, a lot of people don't know the bad part where, you're just angry. You're angry at everything. And you were patient with me, and I'm forever grateful with that part. About the part where I was sometimes emotionally unstable. When I was emotionally unstable, you were there to tell me it will be okay. My family was there in every way, and in fact, all Nigerians were there to support me with their prayers, their love, their care, donations. I mean, they really went all out for me, and you, my family, did everything. And I can't say thank you in one word, but I'm grateful forever to everybody. I mean, that alone was something I can't even say. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to everybody. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful for my family. And I forever love you for what you've done. And thank you again to Northeast. Thank you again to Nigerians. And Caroline for giving me the best care. The best care, yes. Because Caroline is also my family. So, yes, Mr. Dr. Tada was one person who was more concerned about my health. He was always after my health, always checking up on me, trying to know what's going on, even calling me. The hospital also check, even till today, they even still check up. Even he still checks up on me even till today to know how I'm doing, if I'm okay, and asking if I'm following up with my doctor and all that. Yeah. So Caroline Medical Center is also my family, and Northeast is also my family, and my family directly, and the good Nigerians were there for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, advice to others. What's the one thing you wish you had known before the transplant?
To be truthful, it's just one thing, and it takes nothing. In fact, Dr. Tada always says it takes you just one thing to do to save you a lifetime. He even does that as even a lecture. Checkup.
Yes.
You see, if you do checkup, you can save yourself a lot. If I had given my health time so that I can do just that checkup, I could have probably, in fact, I most likely would have saved myself
From
all this kidney disease issue.
Yeah, the dialysis, the transplant stuff, yeah.
And I'll tell you for free that drinking water is very, very healthy. And I wasn't taking enough of that also. So if I was doing checkup, I was taking care of myself, I was drinking enough water, I would have saved myself a proper care. And if I was also adhering to a better way to treat my blood pressure, those would have saved me a lifetime. So I would advise people that please, it takes you nothing
to go for a checkup.
Don't give yourself medical care because you're not an expert at this thing. Go and do your proper care. Go to the hospital, do your checkup. You might be treating malaria, you have typhoid. You might be treating typhoid, you are having what do you call it? You might be having something else. I won't lie, I was treating typhoid, serious typhoid. In fact, the medications was something else. And at the end of the day, it was my kidney failing.
I remember.
I don't get it. I did tests though, but I didn't do full body tests, like full blood count and all those things, liver function. But it was showing malaria and typhoid. But I was treating the typhoid and still, you understand? And I also advise you don't go to all these shabby places for tests that you'll be killing mosquito inside lab. No, that is, go to a proper hospital, please. A proper hospital that will care for your health and yourself, please. That is how you will know.
Okay.
So thank you.
Next question. What's your message to others waiting for a kidney transplant?
Truth is, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith.
Keep praying. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. That is it.
And try to survive every day.
It's a long journey. In fact, it's a very long journey. But fight. Fight, fight, and fight. it's not that you are fighting because of you need to fight. You are fighting because you have people that will hate to see you go.
Yeah.
You are fighting because you have people who depend on you. You are fighting because you believe that God has put you in this position and God will take you out of this position.
Yeah.
You are fighting because you know that your family loves you so much. So those are the things I will tell you to never give up. Fight and always fight. So at the end of the day, you will now realize that, man, one day this story will just be something. I mean, people always said one day you will laugh about this and you know it's just a memory. Yes, it is a memory. I'm not laughing, but it has made me stronger today.
Yes.
It has made me see that, look, there are good people who stand by you. It has made me see the world clearly for who they are and the good people that have stood to support me for where I am today.
Yes.
You understand? So keep fighting and don't lose hope, because if you lose hope, you don't know how it can tear down a lot of people that are around you who love you.
Yes.
You understand? God's will is always his own will, but we have to pray to him, and at the end of the day we shall all celebrate. So that's it.
So thank you. That's the end of our interview and questions. I hope you guys learn from this and know how to take care of yourself and your health and put your health first, because your health matters 100%.
Yeah, it does.
And I hope you learn from what he has said, and I hope you learn from the questions I asked him and the answers he gave. So may God bless you all. Please like our video, share our video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
nice day.